Game 1 is in the books, and here are my 3 main takeaways. First off, we have to address just how much Dak Prescott had on his shoulders this game. The rushing game gave him virtually no help, and it was all on him to basically go out there and win the game for the Cowboys. The running game was doing nothing, the offensive line was inconsistent, and ultimately, the theme of this Cowboys offense was missed opportunities. 3 CeeDee Lamb drops and a one that would have been an absolute huge play that would have got them in the game and potentially win it, and a Miles Sanders fumble in the red zone that could have shifted the point of this game. The reality is, did Dak play elite? Probably not, but did he do enough to win the game? Absolutely, and him, CD, and Pickens truly had to put this offense on their back with the inconsistent running for the most part. Dak Prescott looked like Superman out there, and I expect a lot of games like that where Dak is having to take over and having to do everything to win his team the game. Shout out to Jalen Hurts this game. Him and the impromptu rushing was just masterful. It absolutely crushed the Cowboys in the first half, and while he did slow down, ultimately it killed the Cowboys in the end. And those rushes are what kind of gave the Eagles' offense the spark it needed. The offense didn't do much today. A.J. Brown only had 1 target, and it was in the last 2 minutes of the game. Saquon was held to in check for the most part in the game, not averaging anything crazy. So it was up to Jalen Hurts. Shout out to him. Took over the game, was able to handle business, and got the big running plays he needed to do. He made all the plays that an elite quarterback has to make, and he won his team the game in a close game opening up the season. And last but not least, we have to evaluate the Cowboys' defense. How is life without Micah so far? And overall, I would say ups and downs. The Eagles absolutely crushed them in the first half. They were going blow for blow, touchdown for touchdown. But this defense really stiffened up. Shout out to those edge rushers stepping up in the third and fourth quarter to sort of hold the Eagles in check. Ultimately, they did not lose the Cowboys this game, so you have to give them credit. While they definitely had a slow start, ultimately, the missed opportunities are what really cost the Cowboys in this game, and they did a good job containing an elite Eagles rushing attack and completely shutting down the passing game effectively. So overall, I'd say hit or miss. Would you rather have Micah? Absolutely, but you can't complain about this kind of outing. Shout out to Eberflus as well. Had these guys ready to play against the defending champions in their home stadium on banner night, so got to give them credit there. They did a good job holding them to 24 points and keeping Saquon in check. That's about as much as you could ask them to do, especially considering they just lost their best defensive player about a week ago. There was no time to adjust to that. And overall, shout out to the Cowboys defense. They played better than I thought, but we'll see if it holds up.